Hey, what's going on everyone, this is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys 10 very useful settings app tips and tricks that will help you do much more with your settings app, and of course let you do even more with your device, do things easier and faster. Now first of all, we're moving to the settings of Safari. Now if you ever use Safari to actually purchase something like on a website or something like that, you know that you'll have to add your credit card there, and it's actually very annoying and very time consuming. But if you go to the Safari settings and then you go to autofill here under the general section, you will have here credit cards. You can enable this and then you go to saved credit cards. If you don't have any here, you can simply tap here, add a credit card. Just like that, you will be able to add your credit card here or even use the camera to scan the credit card, and you will have it saved on Safari as autofill, and anytime in the future when you're trying to make a purchase, it will automatically fill your data for your credit card. Moving on into the general settings, so let's go to general and iPhone storage right here. Find Safari, you can see 1.606 gigs right there on Safari. Now most of these will be website data. Now you can find this section under the Safari settings as well, but it's kind of hidden. It's easier to find it here. Now if you go under the website data here, you will see all the data that the websites have stored locally on your device. Of course it's taking up space on your device, but what you can do with these settings right here, of course you can remove all the website data, or you can just swipe on any of them to delete them individually, but it will also have this filter button. What this allows you to do is to filter the website data based on different profiles that you have created on Safari. You know, with iOS 17, you can create these different profiles on Safari. So you tap here, and just like this, you will be able to see only the website data of a profile that you choose. So right here you can see the name of the profile, and you can just delete the data of the websites from that specific profile. Now here's something really interesting. If you go to your settings and you go to your Apple ID at the top of your settings app and you go under subscriptions, you will see all your subscriptions here. Of course, you will have your active and inactive as well. Now let's say I want to add this subscription right here. It has been expired, and right here it will show me renew, $3.99 a week, but you will also have a button here that will display you all the different plans that that app has to offer, and from here you can actually switch that by just choosing the one that you want to use. Just like that, just choose the subscription plan that fits best to you, and you don't have to use the one that shows up the first once you go into that app. And now let's move on into the Bluetooth settings. So when on the Bluetooth setting, you can tap on the I button at a Bluetooth device right there. This will be mainly maybe your car or another device that has access to your contacts. And you can see right here what you can do. So you will allow access to your contacts, of course, when on your car. But what you can do from here is choose a list that you might have created before, a group of contacts that you want to allow that device to have access to, and not all your contacts. So you can see I have two different lists of contacts, and I can choose all contacts, or I can of course just choose specifically any one of them that I want. Moving on to the focus mode. So when you create a focus mode, like I have this one right here for recording, of course you can set which home pages you want to enable while on that focus mode. So if I go right here, it will show me my home pages, and I have only these two active while I'm on this focus mode. Now, of course, if you're using this certain focus mode and you have, of course, the other pages disabled, you might need to use the other page. If you don't want to actually go out of this focus mode, but you want to get that page back, all you have to do to quickly go there is go to the edit mode, and you will get this options button right here. You tap that button and it takes you to the focus settings, and now from here I can just go ahead and simply add another page to my home screen. Now with iOS 17, Apple has added a very useful feature to the settings app. You can find it in a few places. First of all, if I go to settings and I go to general and iPhone storage right here, you can see where it says size. I can tap on it and I can just switch basically the arrangement here of the apps. I can choose to see the apps that I have recently used, or maybe sort them by name, or of course sort them by size, so it will show at the top the app that is using more storage on my iPhone. You can find this under the seller data as well. So if you go under seller, you can see right here it says apps by name, but you can tap on it right there and it shows them by usage. So it will show you a list of apps here, and of course at the top will be the ones that are using the most data on your iPhone. Now this right here might be a better known feature, probably a lot of you already know about it, but if you don't know, you must know this feature is super useful. It is called Clean Up Automatically, and you can find it under the password options on the Settings app. Now what this will do if you enable it right here is that anytime you get an email or a message, basically an iMessage where you get a code that you need to sign in somewhere on an account or something like that, you know that usually you will get like a 6-digit code to verify that it's you. Once you have used that code, this feature will automatically delete that email or that message from your device. Of course, that's a one-use code. You use it once, you don't need it anymore. So of course, you don't even need to have those emails or messages on your device. Simply enable it right here and they are gone. Moving on into the photo settings. Now if you have iCloud enabled for your photos and you're noticing that your photos that you take with your iPhone are not regularly uploading to your iCloud so you can have access to them on other devices, there might be a simple solution. Go under the photo settings here and go to seller data. What you will find here is seller data. Of course, you have that enabled, so the Photos app can use seller data to upload to iCloud, but you can also enable this one right here called unlimited updates. Now, especially if you have an unlimited data plan, you enable this and you make sure that every time you take a picture, it's being uploaded to your iCloud without any restrictions. Simply enable this and you're good to go. Moving on into the mail settings. So if you go to mail, you know that on the mail app, you can swipe on emails and you will see a bunch of options like to maybe flag or delete an email, and right here under settings is where you can change and customize those options. So you go to swipe options and you will have here swipe left and swipe right. So you can choose here what you want to do. Both of them will have one as default, but you will also have the other options right here. So in this case, swipe left, we can flag or move a message, and then swipe right, we can mark as read or move a message or archive a message. So you can just choose any option you want, of course, whichever one you need and which one fits you the best. And for the last one, we're moving under contacts here. So when you go to contacts, you will have a few different options right here. Now, first of all, it's the sort order. I know a lot of people probably never take a look at these settings, but they're pretty interesting. So you can choose how you want to order, basically first name and last name or last name and first name. Then we'll have the options here for the display order. Again, you can choose first or last, and then you will have here short name. So you can choose the short name for your contacts, first name and last initial, first initial and last name, or maybe first name or last name only. That's how you can actually customize your contacts and choose what you want to display and how you want to display the contacts that you have on your contacts list. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. Of course, subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next one.